how's it going, everybody? It is Josh Thomas here from the Bit Block, and I wanted to do this is a video I wanted to do for a while because it's just something I want to talk about. Today we're going to be talking about the apparent port of Mario Kart 8 to Nintendo Switch. And as you can see, this is going to be a very casual video. Room is a little bit messy. A little bit of message going on the desk. I'm really still trying to take down all the Christmas stuff. But yeah, let's just get into it. I used to do these kind of videos a lot more, and a lot of you guys seem to like them, so maybe we'll bring these back, although I do feel these are very low-effort videos. But maybe, I don't know, maybe you like them, let me know. So anyways, listen, I love the battle mode in Mario Kart, and I would really like it if there was a brand new battle mode in Mario Kart 8 for the Switch. I think that if this is in fact a port of the Wii U game, I think there's no excuse that they couldn't do an actual a battle mode. Because, you know, the good thing about this being a port, when I first heard about this potentially being a port, and in fact, you know, I mean, we've seen footage of it, and it seems like, yeah, it's going to basically be a port with some updates. The idea was really disappointing, because I think we all want new content in Mario Kart, and it's such a big success for Nintendo, you'd think they would put the effort in. The more I got to think about it, though, the more I realized that this could maybe be a fantastic, brilliant decision on Nintendo's part. Because they have so much content as far as racetracks go from Mario Kart 8. Bringing all of those tracks over to Mario Kart for the Switch, but then adding in maybe 12 new tracks or something like that, and, you know, a good handful of new characters, some new items, fine-tuning the gameplay a bit, and then adding a battle mode that is really well done, that could make it an amazing game. For one thing, a lot of people didn't play Mario Kart 8, so they're going to automatically jump in with a ton of new tracks. But if you did play Mario Kart 8, you're going to still get new tracks. Probably another 4 cups, I think, would be I mean, Nintendo should be able to do 4 cups, 4 brand new cups. And the thing about this is also, I feel like, and I have no proof of this because I don't develop at Nintendo on Mario Kart, but I feel like they always did the battle mode last. You know, they'll make the main game, and then whatever is left, you know, as far as time goes with the development, that's what they would devote to making the extra stuff like the battle mode. And obviously with Mario Kart 8, I think they rushed it out to the market because it came out during a time when the Wii U was really floundering. It had no games, and it was during a time when Nintendo still wanted to try and make the Wii U a success. They hadn't given up hope yet. It was still relatively early on with the Wii U's life. So I think they just rushed it out. I think they said, you know what, forget about the battle mode. It doesn't matter. We got to get this out for the summer. That's what we're going to do. And so I think that porting it to the Switch really gives them a chance to make up for it. Because there's so much stuff already done, it means the battle mode could potentially be the big thing they focus on for this game. Other than, you know, the like 4 new cups or new racetracks, whatever. So that has me really excited. I have so many fond memories of playing the battle mode through every Mario Kart. The Super game, Super Mario Kart, played the battle mode so much with friends, and Mario Kart 64, again, it was the battle mode, and I know that maybe I'm in a minority here, but I really think the battle mode is every bit important as the racing. It's so fun, it's so unique. I actually prefer to play the battle mode online over racing, because a lot of people online, when you race, I feel like they're just so good, there's no way I can compete with them, and I understand that it tries to like link you up with people of your skill level, but it doesn't always work. So just the idea that in like, oh my god, like 9 days, as of the time that I'm recording this, in 9 days we could potentially be seeing what Nintendo has in store for a battle mode with actual stages, like battle arenas. Let's talk about that, actually. So, I'm not even kidding. I think about this all the time, especially when I'm playing Mario Kart 8's battle mode. A lot of people, when you talk about the battle mode in Mario Kart 8, they'll be like, oh yeah, the battle mode is terrible because there's no battle arenas. If there were battle maps in the battle mode for Mario Kart 8, then it'd be good. Actually, that's not true. It has a lot of problems beyond just not having battle maps. For one thing, the items in this game in general, even in the racing, I feel like the items are really poor. They're poorly randomized, and they're not balanced very well, and they're also just not all that fun. There's not a lot of really wacky items like what you would expect from Mario Kart. I mean, a boomerang. The boomerang kind of sucks to use. It's nice that you can hit more people than just one person with one item. But it like hovers above them a lot of the times. Like if you're going on a ramp or something, it's really hard to use, and it's just not exciting. And what else did they add? They added, I can't even think of the things they added. They added the 8 item, which is just really stupid. The items are so forgettable, I honestly can't remember anything beyond the boomerang. I want to say there was like a cat suit or something, but there's not a cat suit. I don't know. I'm sure you guys... Oh, there was the POW thing, the POW block thing that stops the... The items need work. But in the battle mode, like I said, the items are just kind of crappy. In battle mode for Mario Kart 8, you know what it ends up being? It ends up just being a, hey, throw green shells randomly anywhere and just keep getting items and keep throwing the green shells and you'll just randomly hit people with green shells. There's way too much focus on green shells in battle mode. I feel like Nintendo's trying to make it fair by just gimping everything and making it way less wacky, but that's not what we want out of the battle mode. We want the battle mode to be wacky and crazy, and I think that's what we want out of the racing as well. So bring back the Mega Mushroom. Come up with really crazy, wacky items again. One of the things that I really love about Mario Kart Double Dash, by the way, in case you don't know, Mario Kart Double Dash is the best Mario Kart game Nintendo has ever made. I will fight you bare-chested if you disagree with me on that. You're okay. It's okay if you disagree, but you might want to reconsider. But one of the things that made Double Dash so great is every character has their own unique item. Well, I mean, Mario and Luigi both have fireballs, but they're different colors. But you know what I mean. There's reason to pick characters because they have different abilities with what items they can get. Man, I thought that was friggin' brilliant, and it was really fun, and it gave you a reason to pick characters beyond, oh, Toadette is cute, or, oh, I really like Luigi. You know, it's strategical, especially with 2 people per cart. It really made you think, like, okay, what do I want to go with? I don't know if they will really bring that back for Mario Kart 8. It would be great. I mean, Mario Kart 8 for the Switch. It'd be great. I really would like to see that come back. But just making the items more wacky, balancing them a bit to where they're more fun and not so dull, that would go a long way in the racing and the battling. So that's one of the things that also is wrong with battle. I kind of went off on a tangent there, but battle is not just broken because there's no battle maps. It's broken because the items you get in battling are really terrible. And the only chance you have of getting some sort of entertaining items are if you have 1 balloon left. Like, the fewer balloons you have, the better items you get, which sounds logical on paper, but when you play the game, it's just not fun that way. I understand that you should have a better chance of getting the better items when you're almost dead, but it just doesn't work. It's not fun. On paper, maybe it makes sense. In practice, it's not fun. The other thing is, I know fans were really upset in Mario Kart Wii how you didn't get eliminated from a match when you played in the battle mode and you would just respawn and they give you your balloons back. I remember back in the day that was a complaint. I don't know if people finally came to their senses and realized that's actually the way it should be now, but that's actually the way it should be now. You see, when we played it on the N64 and we'd play battle mode with our friends or our family, it made sense to have an elimination rule to the game because you're playing it locally with your friends. But being eliminated from an online battle really sucks the life out of the enjoyment of the game. Just driving around as a ghost sucks. It's not fun. You can't get any points and you're only going to get green shells and banana peels. It's not enjoyable. When I'm playing Mario Kart 8 battle mode with friends online and we're playing, if I get eliminated, sometimes you'll get eliminated within like 30 seconds of a match or a minute and a half of a match. Then you got to like wait there for a pretty long time before the game's over. It's just horribly done. Look, Mario Kart Wii had it right. When you lose all 3 of your balloons, you will respawn and get 3 more balloons, and you'll just keep playing the game until the time is up. However, you have points deducted from your score. So if you had 5 points, and then all of a sudden you died, you lost all 3 of your balloons, and they have to respawn you, they then deduct a point for every balloon that you're respawning with. That works, because it punishes you for losing all 3 of your balloons, but at the same time, you get to keep playing. That's the way it has to be. Having said that, I will say they do need to give us the option to play it in a elimination setting privately online with people on your friends list or locally. We should have the option to do that. I totally agree. But in just the standard default online Mario Kart battle match, it should be pretty similar to the way it was in Mario Kart Wii, because that worked very, very well. I played Mario Kart Wii's battle mode with friends online an insane amount of time, and it was really fun. There's one thing, though, that they did not do very well in Mario Kart Wii's battle mode, and that is you're on a team. Which means if your teammates are really bad, you're punished for it. Because when you're playing Mario Kart Wii's battle mode online, one of the things you're really kind of fighting for is to have that really nice high score. You had like a record, I think it was like a BR score, which I think stands for your battle record or something. When you did good, you'd get some points added to it. When you did bad, they would deduct them. And I could tell you, so many times I would do really good. Like I'd maybe get 9 points. But everybody else on my team did really bad and we lost. So therefore, I was punished for my team doing poorly. So I would say have the option to play on a team, but the default settings are it's a free-for-all battle match. You have 3 balloons. When you lose them, you will be respawned, but you will have points deducted for every balloon that they give you, all 3 balloons. That works perfect. That would be brilliant. Do it that way, Nintendo. Assuming they're even going to do a battle mode. I'm kind of going off on a big thing about the battle mode, but that is mostly what I want. Oh my goodness. I will be so amazed if there's no like completely revamped battle mode in this. If it is just like, hey, here's Mario Kart 8 for the Switch, we added some new tracks, there's some new characters, and you know, that's that. I will be shocked. There's no way they could be that lazy or that stupid. Because every review for Mario Kart 8 pretty much said the same thing. It's a really fun game, and blah blah blah, it's great, it's great, it's great, but man, that battle mode is terrible. Nintendo should fix the battle mode. And they never did. They even put DLC in Mario Kart 8, yet it was for more tracks and not a battle mode. So, Nintendo, I love you. Please, this is the time. You have to put a really good battle mode in this. And it's brilliant, because it could be the best battle mode ever, because it really, you have most of your development time can go towards making a really good battle mode and then some extra tracks. It'd be brilliant. I want that real bad. I kind of feel like at this point in time, I think that's everything I want to say about the battle mode. Let me think. Oh, maybe add some new ways to play. You know, Double Dash has the Shine Thief mode, Bob on Blast. Either bring those back or come up with totally different things. Like maybe a boss battle mode where like there's a boss on the stage and whatever team does the most damage to them or something. I don't know. Have some fun. Come up with new ways to do the battle mode. But also give us the classic way as well. Nintendo has a habit of doing some really weird, crazy new things, but then not letting us play the way we want to. So hopefully they don't go crazy, but I can't imagine they'd get rid of Balloon Battle, but yeah. I think that's everything I want to say about battle mode. Let's talk a little bit about some of the other stuff. I already said I want crazier new items, and I want new characters as well. I think the character selection in Mario Kart 8 is kind of poor, because 7 of the character slots are dedicated to Koopalings. And you know what? I'm not a huge fan of the Koopalings. Some of them are kind of cool, but it's like they just take up such a huge portion of the character selection in Mario Kart 8. So I want to see characters like Nabbit, Professor Egad, maybe Boom Boom. I don't know, maybe that weird, what is the guy's name from Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze? That weird walrus enemy that you take on? Maybe him, maybe King K. Rool, maybe Cranky Kong. Just some characters we don't generally get to play as would be nice for Mario Kart 8, because I do think that was one of the weaker parts about Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. Maybe bring in some new Nintendo characters. Kirby would be cool. You know, maybe continue that trend of, hey, there's some Nintendo stuff in this game now. You know, they did that with the DLC. So maybe add some more characters that we've never seen. Oh my god, racing as Olimar with some Pikmin or something. A Pikmin course would be incredible. Zero Suit Samus, racing as Zero Suit Samus, but she drives with her butt in the air so I can see her butt at all times. I'd be okay with that. Mission mode as well. Man, Nintendo, please bring back the mission mode that you did in Mario Kart DS, because it's really easy for Nintendo to make a mission mode. It's just taking the courses and all the assets they already have, and then just programming some unique rules and putting a mission mode out there. That was really cool. I think that would be really fun to have a mission mode, because then you could play that when you're on the go with the Switch. Hey, I'm going to go out, I'm flying on a plane to go to Florida to go to Disney World, something I frequently do. I'm going to bring the Switch with me and play some of the Mario Kart Switch mission mode stuff. I think that'd be really fun. But I think I'm running out of time here. I wanted to make this about 15 minutes, and I think we're about a minute away from that. So anyways, my whole point of this video is it is one of the most exciting things I think about this Switch presentation. I really hope we get to see a battle mode and some cool characters and some cool new items and some new tracks for Mario Kart 8. It's like I said, it's maybe one of my most hyped titles for this Switch presentation. I really miss playing battle mode online with my friends like Nick and Snacks, and we used to play it so much on the Wii. And it's been pretty bad ever since in Mario Kart 7 and 8. So let's bring the battle mode back, Nintendo. Let's do it right. Let's make it better than ever before. And I'm very excited to see what they have in store for Mario Kart 8 on the Switch.